The person who broke you can't be the one who heals you. I learned that the hard way.
I kept going back to the same person, Tyler. And not because they made me feel better, but because they felt familiar. And it took me years to realize I wasn't chasing love. I was chasing a wound I wanted to fix.
Yeah, I've done it too. Denise, I thought if the one who hurt me chose me again, maybe I'd finally feel whole. But healing doesn't come from the hands that caused your damage. It begins when you stop asking pain to make you feel safe.
Tyler, that is interesting, and if I may ask, what finally made you stop going back?
If I'm being honest, it was the moment I realized I was holding on to hope, but they weren't holding on to me. I wasn't in love with who they were. I was in love with who I imagined they could be. And I had to stop bleeding for a connection that only lived in my head.
You said something important. You had to stop bleeding for a connection that only lived in your head. That part, because we tell ourselves, they didn't mean it. They're just scared. Maybe if I love them enough, they'll change. But real love doesn't ask you to suffer for someone else's potential. That's not healing. That's self-abandonment.
Exactly. And I don't believe you could have summed that up any better. You don't heal by reopening the same door, hoping this time it won't slam. You heal when you walk away, even if your heart still wants to stay. That's not weakness. That's wisdom.
If you are still here, listening, this is for you. And just in case no one has told you, the one who broke you can't be the one who puts you back together. That's your work. That's your freedom. That's where peace begins. And I hope you know, you don't need their apology to start your healing. You don't need permission to choose yourself. Say this with me. I am not broken. I am rebuilding. I choose me, even when it hurts. Because healing doesn't wait for someone to come back. It begins the moment you stop going back.
Comment below. Have you ever chased healing in the same place that hurt you? Follow at Temptress DXO for episode 8. Loving you taught me how to love myself. It's the closure story you never thought you'd feel grateful for.